MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants.
This is a big one for this ball club.
Stepping up now, Joe Torre, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ponce has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe if he had him set up for the fastball, he guessed wrong.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 29 homers and 66 driven in. A 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 10. Dante.
Stepping into the box, Dante Bichette. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Ready on 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So digging in now, Chipper Jones having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Torre at third, Bichette at second with 2 gone. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Ready on 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Giants leave a couple. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Now in the box, Dylan Moore. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Al Kaline, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play at 3-13. 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Kaline is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Orlando Cepeda would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Keuchel gets the sign on his way with the 3-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing in the San Diego first. We'll go to the second downtown, scoreless. So striding in, Brett Boone. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Brett.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. but foul. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. But to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Two and one after the foul ball there. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 13.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. Severino blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Standing in, Orlando Cepeda. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Orlando Cepeda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cepeda stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason. Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. A 1-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's got 4 hits. Man at first.
Ball 2.
Comes in with the change, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Luis Robert, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll start this one at 274, 6 home runs and 21 driven in. The 1-0, line to the right side, in there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a ground ball to third, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Jimmy Rollins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. That misses, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Keuchel pauses. Here it is on 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now for San Diego, Al Kaline, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Fox is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants 1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Joe Torre.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Torre has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third, and as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. At the plate, Jimmy Fox, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball three.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. A bare hand for one. Over to Cepeda for the double play.
Now batting, right fielder,
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Orlando Cepeda. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
One out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Keuchel's ready. First pitch on the way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. Striding into the box, Brett Boone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. On a line, that's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 takes this the other way to right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
In now, Pedro Severino. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Tying run at the plate. The 0-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Austin Slater. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Padres,
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Robert, a Cuban-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Slater is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Jimmy Rollins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And again a throw, and the runner back. And again a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Stepping in now, Dylan Moore. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down. Throw won't get him. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So now to the plate, Al Kaline. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Keuchel gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fouled away. Hit in the air to center field. Slater's under it. And that ends the inning. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Monty Irvin. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Ready for another shot now, Jimmy Fox. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down here 5-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
The first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next to the poncho, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. R.J. Alanis takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
32, R.J. Alanis.
Ozzie Albies will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-0 home ties him up inside with a good fastball. Alanis, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Slater will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. The 0-1 pitch misses off the plate. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. The count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Luis Robert would be next. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot, giving him an even 150 as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Luis Robert. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And there's ball 1. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 3-1. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Dante Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Chipper Jones.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Brett Boone.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Boone. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Aye.
One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Friars 7 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
First pitch of the at bat.
No, inside.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0.
Hey.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.